I'm Alan Johnson, and we're at Deer Island, Oregon. It's located on the lower end of the Columbia River, about 65 miles from Astoria or the Pacific Ocean. Live on just about 5 acres up here, a couple miles off the river. Jimmy Carter's brother, Billy, back in the 70s, loved beer so much that Carter helped push through legislation to legalize homebrew. And so now we can each brew 100 gallons at home per adult in the household. It was a guy at work that got me into brewing, and once I got a starter kit and brewed, I was pretty much hooked. It's an interesting hobby. You can design and formulate your own recipes, put a lot more into them as far as ingredients, and not really worry about the cost so much because it's such a small scale. I have a software program that I use to pretty much set up my recipe, what I'm going to use. The beer that we're brewing today is an IPA. It's India Pale Ale. Beer is made from a number of base grains that are all barley based. The way that you add different flavor and color to your beer is by using different types of malts that have been kilned. You start with your grains, you grind them. You don't want them powdered, but just crushed and cracked. This is what it looks like when it's been crushed. That's ready for the mash. Your grains are added to hot water. This is the mashing in of the grain. You make a big pot of oatmeal, pretty much the consistency of oatmeal with your water and your grains. And then you run hot water across the top of that, which would be in the 168 degree range. Generally have a false bottom in your mash tun, and that's where you get the liquid wort. Well, it's looking pretty nice now. You run that over to a kettle. You boil that and add hops at various stages. Today we're making an IPA, so there's lots of flavor hops and aroma hops. This is what's known as a hopback, and it'll give a lot of aroma to the finished beer. That wort will be run into a chiller, which will take it from boiling to a temperature of about 66, 68 degrees, and goes to fermenters. The most important part of homebrewing is sanitation. So I'm using what's known as iodophor. It's kind of like a type of iodine. You get a satisfaction of making a quality product from scratch materials. You know, any day that I have to myself that I can come up here and just take a day off in the brewery and relax and take my time is a good day. Find a homebrew community, learn what it's all about, get involved, go to some of the brew events and see if it's for you, and get a starter kit and try it. So homebrew for home use, share with your friends, but it can't be sold. And my friends like it that way.